Hey, this is Rachel from the Life Facilitator, and I am sharing a plan with me planner setup in my week's size planner. I am sharing the stickers are from, well, the all everything I'm flipping through is from Coco Daisy, and it's from the March Willows collection. And this planner is a soft paper studio planner, and it is roughly week's size. It is a little bigger, which I kind of love about it. And so because of that, these stickers don't exactly fit um, on the monthly spread. And you'll see what I'm doing here. All I'm doing is taking a X-Acto knife and trimming the date strips so that I can peel each one off. Now, this seems a little tedious, but it's worth it in the end because everything fits in the planner better with the with it trimmed like this. And honestly, when I'm doing this, I just put on an audiobook and get a little ahead on an audiobook. Or I'll sometimes when I will sometimes do this setup while I'm watching TV on the couch. It's really not I don't need my brain for it because all of everything is fits where it's supposed to fit. So all I do is just sort of peel and stick, peel and stick. So currently I'm listening to the Rachel incident and I have already have mixed feelings about it. Actually, I quite like it so far. Um I think I'm just a little over the like professor affair trope. I mean, we haven't even gotten there yet, but I already feel like it's coming. So I'm just like a little over that. But I think I will like the rest of the book. And the writing, the listening of it is really fun. And so, yes, that's literally what I'm doing while I am sticking these little stickers down. Um, and so this is the monthly sticker kit. It comes with 2 sheets of stickers. And then there's also a weekly sticker kit, and I will be doing a setup for both. Um, I love the colors for this month's for the March Willows collection. I think I'm a pretty big fan of pastels, and this color palette is like my sort of regular color palette for my color coding. So like yellow for me is usually work. Like a pinkish orange is usually like my life facilitator account stuff. Blue is admin, and then green is like stuff with my husband. And so I love this. This is anytime. Well, anytime it's a rainbow. There are more than 3 colors in a Cocoa Daisy collection. I'm probably gonna like it a lot. So here's the other thing I'm doing with these stickers. I just have no problem trimming stickers, obviously, because I've literally done this whole setup. So I always have a set of scissors on hand, and I just trimmed the stickers to fit as I need them to. And I don't have a problem with that. They're my stickers, so the planner police aren't coming for me. I can use them however I need to use them. There isn't going to be a lot of monthly planning shown here because I just don't know what's coming up for March. I mean, it's January right now, so hard to know what's coming exactly for March other than a trip to Utah for a conference that my husband is speaking at. Excuse my coughing. I was sick last week, and so I'm still recovering, and I'm really trying not to have a bunch of vocal fry when I do these voiceovers. It's something I've been aware of recently that I vocal fry pretty badly, and so I'm really trying not to do that. So, anywho, all right. So the rest of this spread is me just sort of sticking stickers where I think they look cute. And I will hold on to all the little icons and use them either on the monthly spread or on the weekly spread or in my various other planners. I always hold on to the little icons because they will get used somewhere. And then I had a little bit of space on the bottom and I decided to use the washi tape from the Creative Kit. And I'm showing this even though I'm focusing on these two sticker kits just to show that, like, you know, you can always use washi. I'm sure there is a washi in your stash that if you received this kit, you could match with this collection. Oh, and yeah, I'm kind of messing around because I was trying, well, anyways, here's me just not thinking ahead and put the washi down over the stickers and realized I wanted the stickers on top. Um, this paper has been really nice to work with. I peel up stickers a lot, and this paper is pretty friendly to that, which is great. All right, on to the weekly spreads. I am only going to pre-plan 2 weeks in this planner. Um, Partly, I mean, just because it is January. I don't need to be pre-planning into March. I'm more just showing how I would prep these pages in this planner. I haven't really figured out exactly how I'm using this planner for 2025. And recently I've decided I think I'm just going to focus on um, content related, the life facilitator stuff in this planner. Um, and once I figured that out, I had some ideas of how I wanted to use the rest of this weekly kit on these pages. So this weekly kit comes with a month's worth of weekly date stickers, like date covers, and then a month's worth of clear number stickers so that you can date the planner pages. And then, as you can see next to me, a bunch of icons. There's some box stickers. There's just really a lot to work with. And it is sized perfectly for a Hobonichi Weeks planner. But again, because this planner is a little bit bigger, like wider, taller than the Hobonichi Weeks, the stickers don't exactly they're not as perfect of a fit as they are in the actual Hobonichi Weeks. And for me, that doesn't matter. I will make do, and I kind of like the idea of figuring out how to utilize these stickers in a slightly different way. Also, I love the fact that these I can use the headers on just one side. I don't have to use them on both sides. And if I was in a Hobonichi Weeks planner, I wouldn't have to use the banner stickers, the headers and footer stickers at all. But what I mean to say is that I am happy to use them in a slightly different way in this format. And um, yeah, I'm messing around with how I want to layer this little bit of sticker. You would think I mean, honestly, it was just, sometimes I get particular and sometimes I don't. So as you can see, I am doing something a little different with the headers and the footer stickers. And in the end, I actually love how it looks. I love that this planner has slightly more space on the weekly side so that there is like breathing room between the days of the week. And you can see that because there is like space between the days of the week stickers. And so as I as I'm making this video, I'm starting to realize, ooh, I know exactly how I want to start using this planner. Um, and I am going to mark my Instagram posts with these box stickers to really like highlight that this needs to be done. And my plan is to start posting Monday through Friday, like make the goal of Monday through Friday. And then have the weekend be like, maybe I post, maybe I don't. Um, or thinking about having the weekend be more specific to YouTube content. You would think that so many years into this social media game, I would have figured out my plan by now. Some years I'm more consistent than others, and I don't know. It is funny that like I've been doing this for a long time, and I am a planner girl, and I still can't quite figure out a system that works for me for social media. So that's just full transparency. And so having a like dedicated space to really track this information, I think might be helpful for me. Plus, this planner lives with my Glimmers and Little Wins notebook, which I use the Daisy Weeks notebook for. And so because they are paired together, I can be referring to this planner after I have done my glims and wins, as I call it for short. So I am adding some icon stamps, these little Instagram icons, to remind myself that that's how I wanted to use it. And then I was peeking over at my planner kit and I saw this stamp set, and I just had to use it. Well, mostly I just was not done playing around. And so I used the planner stamp with the ink from the creative kit and then a few inks of my own. I have the same Distress Oxide ink um, in a larger size, and so yeah, so I did a bunch of stamping on sticker paper, which is my favorite way to stamp. My favorite way to play around and test out stamps is to stamp it onto sticker paper, and then I will just trim it out and add it to the planner page. And I I mean, if I'm gonna get the stamps out and do some stamping, I might as well stamp it multiple times because it's pretty likely I will use it. And so I am going to trim out a few of these little sticky note things. Oh, they're so cute. Um, and add them to the two pages that I created. And how fun. Now, if you don't subscribe to the planner kit and don't receive this particular stamp, um, no worries. There's lots of little stamps like this. Also, I thought this would be a fun thing to do with like a sticky note, or really any piece of paper. So it doesn't have to be this particular stamp. But I like the idea of adding it in and having like a very specific place to write down my projects for that particular week. And then also, because I had a little extra space, I was able to decorate a little bit more um, around the little sticky note or note stamp. So I'm going to use a few more of these little decorative boxes and little elements, and it'll be close to done. So cute. This this every time I'm in this little planner size, I find that I'm just so tickled by how fun it is to play around with like the layout each week. Um, that the right side is very functional, very serious, all my plans and things, and then to kind of go a little bit more rogue on the right page is just so fun. So I am wrapping up. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in my next video.